Okay, continuing on in 6.4, we're going to start adding and subtracting the polynomials. Again, this section focuses on having several variables. So it's really nothing new in terms of mathematics. It's just getting used to having more than one variable in the process and really focusing on getting those like terms to exactly match. So when we're talking about adding, and in this case, whichever will show up in between. So the parentheses are there to demonstrate you've got a polynomial plus another polynomial. That's all the parentheses are doing, is just highlighting that. They don't do any other job. There's no distributing. You can just drop those as soon as you're ready to start adding the pieces together. And again, you're looking for like terms. Just like we've done in the past, like terms as before, only now more than one variable. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut in front of the camera there. Hopefully I didn't block it too much. So we're just looking for like terms here, and again, they have to exactly match the variable and the exponent. We have a 7x squared y and a negative 3x squared y. Those two do exactly match. So 7 minus 3 is a positive 4x squared y. The next piece is 5xy, and we have a 6xy, and we're just adding here. So 5 plus 6 is 11xy. Finally, the constants, you have 13 plus 4, that's going to be 17. So our final answer is 4x squared y plus 11xy plus 17. And we'll go ahead and watch number 24 as well. The instructions here say to subtract. And notice the difference. Again, you always want to be asking yourself what's different, especially if you hesitate how to start a problem. Just ask yourself what's different, and then it'll help highlight that for you. In this case, we're doing a couple things different. One, we're subtracting the polynomial. So the parentheses really do help because you've got a negative coming through here in terms of the subtraction. But the other thing that's different about the setup even is that this is set up in vertical format. Okay? So as you do this, the like terms will stay lined up. Okay? So again, just this idea of when you are subtracting a polynomial, you're really subtracting each piece inside of it. So when you're subtracting a polynomial, really you're subtracting each piece inside of the parentheses. So you're subtracting this first term, this second term, and this third term. It might help to go ahead and recopy this as an addition problem. Meaning your top line would stay the same, 13x squared y to the fourth minus 17xy squared plus xy. But the bottom, you're subtracting a negative, that's going to become a positive 7x squared y to the fourth. Subtracting a negative, that's going to be positive xy to the second. Subtracting a negative, that's going to be positive xy. Now we've got vertical format. We can just add straight down. Xy plus xy is going to be 2xy. Negative 17 plus 8 is going to be a negative 9xy squared. And then 13 plus 7 is 20 x squared y to the fourth. So even though there's a lot visually going on, the problems look bigger, they take up more space, they've got more variables in them, exponents. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Don't make these harder than it needs to be. Meaning, sometimes things are just that simple, okay?